And we are back once again to Slime Isekai Memories. Alright, today we are doing the brand new story event quest, Conquer the Mythical Ruins. So, I guess another Veldora and Milim centric event. Okay, so it's not a giant board, it's only just a few missions or straight linear storyline, whatever you want to call it. Also, you get Kigali, the Submaster. Alright. Let's see what this is about. Ruins Exploration Day, Part 1. An adventure into the unknown. We're all drawn to such phrases. But adventures are full of trials and tribulations, no matter how brave one may be. They can end up losing their lives in their quest. Still, I was thrilled when I heard we were going on such a risky adventure. At first, I was really casual with it all, thinking it would be fun, like entering a dungeon in a video game. Like, what is this most overpowered team? Like, it's one thing to just have Rimuru on the team, since he's a Demon Lord already, but then one of the first Demon Lords, Milim, like, she's in the top tiers, and then there's Veldora, which is, like, just as strong as her, if not stronger. So that's, like, overkill for anything that would come against them. Day of the excavation. And plus, they didn't even say they were going on, like, an archaeological hunt or excavation. They just said that they were going on to an adventure, so I'm guessing basically going into the dungeon. Is this a bad dream? Why are you here? Also, interesting outfit. Let's check out his fit. It's kind of Chinese. His arm thing kind of looks like Wukong from, like, all the interpretations I've seen. I don't know if that's supposed to be a dragon or if that is supposed to be the Monkey King. But yeah, it's like a very Chinese New Year's outfit, or just a Chinese outfit from the looks of it. I like the colors, the blue, the blacks, and everything. The only thing I don't like is Veldora's broken horn. Like, the horns are just weird in general. But if I could just remove that and have everything else, it'd be a great outfit. Don't know. I wonder why. You're the last person I wanted to see. Why did I have to run into you here? This is bad. This is so unfair. Heh, no need to be so frightened. After all, I won't be able to give you the treasure if you're scared like that. Now, show me your courage. So yeah, this is Velzard, his sister. I still think, like, technically they haven't interacted since before Veldora was sealed. So this is an actual interesting interaction with them, since in the main series, I don't know when they're gonna interact in season 3 or later. But yeah, I wonder how Milim's gonna react when meeting Velzard, basically one of his aunts. Here, one's courage is put to the test. It's been pretty lively until now. This must be the final room. There's something shiny. Let me see. Yeah, this must be it. The proof of courage. Also, like, is this entire first cutscene just gonna be disjointed, like, little previews into what everyone's doing? Like, we still haven't even gotten the briefing of why they're here. Only those who overcome the trial can obtain the treasure that proves their courage. So does that mean it literally just spoiled it that Milim is the one to make it to the end? And she probably comes in and saves everyone, being like, guys, I got it, we can leave now. At least, that's what was inscribed on the monument. Man, I know it's a trial, but who'd expect the most powerful demon lord to appear like this?
Nanda?
Do you object to me appearing like this? It's not that I object. That's not the point.
Oh.
Anyway, let's duke it out. I shall determine whether you are worthy of acquiring the treasure or not. I guess there's no point in trying to argue with you. And I'm guessing that's Gi, considering he said strongest demon lord, and I mean that's a well-built guy, so that must be Gi. Let's get a good look at his outfit. We're gonna get a better look later, but yeah, that is a really cool outfit. I like the colors on that one too. A lot of white, a lot of black, a lot of red. The green is a little out there, but I mean it looks good. I also like the orange. Yeah, I just don't like the green. I have to see how his hair is, because that's the deciding factor whether it's great or just good. Exactly. If you want to acquire the treasure, you'll just have to beat me. Okay, let's get a good look at it now. I think it's pretty good. I like his hair down, but I mean, it being a little tied up, it looks fine. I don't know if he has in a ponytail or just tied back. But yeah, his outfit looks great, and that's a cool spear that he has. That's a pretty tall task if you ask me. Still, I can't back down when the treasure is right in front of my eyes. Yeah, that entire cutscene was just disjointed. I guess overall this event is gonna be pretty short, unless these cutscenes are super long in explaining everything. Like, we'll see how the rest of the cutscenes are, but either this adventure is gonna be super long, or it's gonna be the shortest adventure ever. Also, this is new. Like, this is the first time me playing after the newest update and getting this event, so it counts your 5 stars and 6 stars now? Interesting. Huh. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to build a brand new team to try and get the biggest harvest special effects, so this will be a little cut. I'll see you guys. Alright, this is the best team I could build for a harvest. So yeah, 152, not bad. And let's get straight into it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're already versing against Gi. Like, we're gonna need to see a flashback to how we got here. Being like, before everything. Alright, game crashed, and so I just wanted to add this in because I didn't know where I would put this in. Maybe I'm gonna make my own dedicated video to it, but I just wanted to say and make an announcement that I made a Chancellor's Union, and so it means if anyone wants to join, you can. Since I'm a decent sized creator for slime, you guys can join if you want. I don't know how Chancellor's Union work too well right now, since it's just myself, and how to manage all of this, but we'll figure it out together if you guys want to join me. But yeah, just look for CageofRage is my Chancellor's Union, since I really couldn't be original. But yeah, just look for all of this when you guys want to join. And alright, let's get back to the main part of the video. Alright, now that we're back after the crash, now we can do this. Ruins exploration begins. A few days earlier, part 1. That is a weird title. That it literally says a few days earlier. Instead of just saying, Ruins explorations begins. Several days before the excavation. You found a previously unknown dungeon! Are dungeons in slime pretty rare? I mean, I guess this world doesn't have an abundance of dungeons. But I could have sworn, like, it wouldn't have been a rare thing in this world. Whoa! You guys are too close! Ooh. Oh, sorry about that. I just found it pretty interesting, that's all. I know I'm the one who brought it up, but is it really that intriguing? Of course it is! The fact that you're telling us means that it's no ordinary dungeon, right? Yeah, it's a bit mysterious, or should I say... It all began when I went to investigate a nearby forest after receiving a report from Ranga. So, this strange dungeon you mentioned, is it around here, Ranga? Yes, I reported it to you because it has a unique design, one that I've never seen in this area. A unique design, huh? Oh, that must be it. Wow, I never knew a place like this existed near Tempest. Have you gone inside yet? No, I have not. Would you like me to go take a look? Nah, that's okay. We don't want to accidentally provoke anything that might be inside. Still, it looks like it's been around for centuries, but the exterior feels a little familiar to me. Kind of like something you wouldn't see in this world. So is it possibly from the normal world? Or is it from Ramrus's dungeon? Or maze, whatever you want to call it. Notice, the architectural style of this dungeon is not of this world. I thought so. It almost looks like something you'd see in a manga or video games from my previous life. It doesn't seem like something that could have been constructed by ancient monsters. So who then? Ah, that must be the entrance. There's even a stone monument marking the way. Master, it seems there's an inscription on the monument. Oh yeah, you're right. Let's see. Show thy courage if you seek the 4 treasures. Only those with courage shall defeat the 4 sacred beasts of fear who await inside. Honestly, this inscription seems super cheesy for an ancient monument, but... So yeah, I only took a glance at it, but that's what the dungeon was like. I see. Now, this inscription. It's really piqued my curiosity. Me too! How can you not get excited about hidden treasure? I know, right? I've never read anything like that other than in manga. Well, he wasn't excited about it a second ago. And now he's suddenly super jumpy and excited, being like, hell yeah, let's go get that treasure. Ooh. Exactly. I was just thinking that sounded like a manga too. So, my guess is that this place was maybe built by an otherworlder. A dungeon built by an otherworlder. I've never heard of anything like it. Yeah, it's a bit concerning. So I was going to discuss it with everyone in Tempest about what to do. You haven't mentioned it to the others yet? Yeah, I've only told you two because we just happened to meet. Rimuru, you say it may have been built by an otherworlder, but something else concerns me. The writing on the monument. Do sacred beasts actually reside in the dungeon? I don't know. It's not like I actually saw them. But I didn't feel any special presences when I was looking in from the outside. Well, judging from how the inscription was written, it sounded like the sacred beasts are supposed to be the guardians of the treasure. Not that I know if they actually exist though. Treasure guarded by sacred beast? Sounds right up my alley. Hey Rimuru, I'm gonna go investigate the dungeon. Hey, not so fast. Me too. I wanna go too. Sure, I guess I don't mind. Great, then let's go in a few days' time. In a few days' time? I thought you wanted to go immediately. I have some preparations to make before we head to the dungeon. Me too, Rimuru. Call me when it's time to go. A few days later... Alright, Milim and Veldora, ready to head to the dungeon? Of course! Dungeon of Sacred Beast, here we come! I can't wait to fight the Sacred Beast. In other words... the dungeon is waiting for us! Alright, let's check out both their outfits. I mean, we already checked out Veldora's outfit, so we really don't need to look over him again. But I just noticed his belt buckle is basically a dragon as well. That's kind of cool. I like that. And Milim's, it's pretty cute. I like the yellow and black and the bit of orange. She also has horns. So it's pretty cute. They really like to give Milim buns. Like for most of her designs. Like this one also looks like a Chinese New Year's. But yeah, it's a pretty decent design. I like it. And I like her dragon that she has on one of her hands. Yeah, pretty good. Wait, can I ask the two of you something before we head off? What in the world are you wearing? This? Oh, I had Shuna make this outfit for the excavation. Don't I look good in it? Ooh. Me too. What a surprise that Milim would have the same idea as me. Yep, uncle like niece. Or niece like uncle. But we're the ones doing the excavating. Normally, you dress up as adventurers, no? Why did you choose to dress up like Sacred Beast? Dude. Remember that manga? The one where the Sacred Beasts face off in heated battles. Usually they're always referencing a real-world manga, but I have no idea what manga they're possibly talking about. If we're gonna fight Sacred Beast, we should really put on a show. And dressing for the occasion is important. I kinda get what you mean, but not really. It's good that you're excited, but don't overdo it and blow up the entire area, okay? I know. Of course we won't. You guys say that so easily. Anyway, let's get going then. I can't wait to see what we'll discover in there. And they're off on their adventure. Alright. Ruins Exploration 2. Let's see. Milim, and Milim. All attacking. Yeah, I wonder who is the like category that you want. Like I feel like the characters I have are all random for the most part. Like kind of demon lords, kind of demons, and random species. Ruin exploration begins, part 1. Start of the excavation. Wow, it's pretty big inside. Looks worth exploring. It kind of looks like the cave that he released Veldora from. Also, why is it 3D models in the background? They look so ugly. Whoa! Check out this place. There's gotta be treasure in here. Ooh. Let's go find it quickly. If we're too slow, someone else might beat us to it. Someone else? As far as I can sense, we're the only ones here. Just play along. It's more fun when you think you're competing with others. In fact, the race for the treasure has already begun. I get that you want to have fun, but... And she's off to a flying start. What? Wait, that's not fair. Hey, stop! What if there are traps? They're literally stronger than Demon Lord levels of power. Like, even the strongest trap can't hurt them. Like, poison darts, spears, anything like that would not damage them. And plus, even if it did, they have ultra regeneration. Well, as if those two could care less about some traps. But dungeons like these need to be approached carefully to be truly enjoyed. Yes? I better catch up with them quickly. After all, I am curious to what this treasure looks like. You're late, Rimuru. There was some magical beast along the way, but they weren't strong. It's been way too easy. Well, they're up against you two, after all. I'm sure the architect didn't have a true dragon and a demon lord in mind when designing it. So, where are these sacred beasts supposed to be? Maybe in the final room. I imagine they'll appear if you try to take the treasure or something. Ah, I see. Sounds like a familiar trope. How tantalizing. That being said, we don't know for certain if there are actually sacred beasts in here. Oh, what's this? What? Did you find something? Yeah, there are traces of other intruders. So you think the treasure has already been taken by someone else? I'm not sure about that, since there aren't any signs that they went further in. In other words, they didn't make it out alive. I just like how he says that so casually. I mean, like, I don't know how old these tracks are, but maybe there's a possibility they could still be alive. Who knows? Maybe they went on rocks, and so that doesn't make any more footprints. Or maybe they have a flight spell and are just hiding around the caverns. So, they fell before they got their hands on the treasure. I like it. That sounds like my type of adventure. Judging from the traces, there must be something down there. Alright, let's get going. Wow, it's a pretty big room. Hey, why don't we take a little rest here? A little rest? I want to keep going further. Let's not rush it. Here, I brought some lunch boxes that Shuna made for us. Nani? What? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Because she probably would have eaten it earlier. So we sat down and dug into Shuna's lunch as we discussed what to do next. What are we going to do now, Rimuru? What do you mean? Oh, I just realized this room branches off into 4 paths. Yeah, there's a door closing them off for now, but it's a hard choice which way to go. Yeah, besides, I'd feel a bit guilty if we broke through those fine doors. Let's just hope they'll open nicely. I agree. It would be boring if we just pushed through all the obstacles by force. Still, it doesn't look like there's any puzzle solving required in this room. But there's no key to the door, so... Notice, I have confirmed traces of someone having tried to interact with the wall near the door.
なんだ
The wall near the door? Oh, I see something.
ほほ
Wow, the door opened. What did you do, Rimuru?
ー
It seems like there's a switch here. Did it activate something else? Yeah, a stone monument just appeared. Here, let me read out what's written on it. Show thy courage if you wish to proceed.
えーっと
So, it's the same as the one at the entrance. Ah, I see. That's why I can feel the presence of magical beasts beyond the doors.
ふふん
Seems like they're quite the feisty ones. Alright, I'll show them what courage is all about. Save some for me too! I don't want to be the only one who doesn't get to take any down. Alright, the story is pretty straightforward. Like, aside from that first cutscene kind of spoiling a lot, I mean, not much is happening. They have the new outfits they're exploring, they're battling some magical beasts that aren't even worth talking about.
それじゃあい
I really do wonder
手加減
why.
無料だぞ
Yeah, why? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Ah. But yeah, somebody is in this cave messing around. They made it past that area where the other people died. Or...
私にかなうと思っ
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. It's like either those people didn't die in that area that they stopped at. Like maybe they can fly or have super speed or able to take long jumps. So they didn't need to touch the floor and they just made it to the wall, pressed the button and got in. Very possible theories. Ruin Exploration Day, Noon, Part 1. Yep, very interesting names for, like, all these parts, I guess. We took down all the beasts that came through the 4 doors, but...
Ooh.
Look! The inscription on the monument has changed!
ふむ
Let's see. You have proven your courage. Now proceed.
うまい
Well, I guess they recognized us now.
ああ
Yeah, but here's the problem. Which one of the 4 doors should we go through?
Ooh.
Having 3 wrong doors and only 1 with the treasure would be a common trope.
Huh?
Wait, the magical beast came out of all 4 doors, so couldn't they all be correct? Or they could be exactly what the designer of this place wants us to think. Maybe none of the 4 doors are correct, and there's another secret passage.
うーん
That all seems plausible, but there's no way to know unless we make a move.
なあ
Then how about this? Why don't we decide on 1 door as a team for the time being? We can choose whether to go on another route after we enter the room and look around. I mean, that is pretty basic, but correct? Like, I don't know why no one was suggesting just look in every room. They got super speed. They can literally blitz through the entirety of this cavern or cave and then probably just come back and check another door. Sounds good.
ああ
I think so too. Okay, let's first head to the door on the left.
違うぞ。
No, I read in a manga that's always best to look from the right.
いや
No, let's start from the one on the left.
なんだ
This way? Why? What are you thinking?
ああ
Judging from the traces left in this room, it seems that the previous intruder headed that way. That's why I want to see what's inside before we go through the other doors.
よかろう。
I see. That's a good idea.
よし
Alright, let's head all the way to the end. The sacred beast could appear any minute now.
ん
Huh? Is this the end? It was a pretty big room, but we reached the end so easily.
やれやれなのだ。
We didn't run into any traps either. Kind of a disappointment.
うん
Rimuru, couldn't this stone statue be a sacred beast? It looks pretty deteriorated.
うーん。
You're right. It is shaped like a sacred beast. If it's guarding the treasure, then maybe we chose the correct room. What does he know what a sacred beast looks like? That's literally a random title for any monster that someone finds sacred or holy. So the treasure's gotta be hidden somewhere in here. I would think so. Is that a human corpse?
ふむ。
So, this room is where they met their end. Did they get taken down by a beast or...
ん
It looks like they're holding on to something. Excuse me. Did he just literally tell a corpse, excuse me, I'm taking this?
と。
It's broken. But could this be the treasure mentioned in the inscription?
うん
What is it, Rimuru? Wait a sec.
頼むな。
Do you think you can fix it, Raphael?
ぜ。
Affirmative. I will analyze and repair it. Successful.
よし。
Nice. It's fixed.
Huh?
So this is the hidden treasure of these ruins. It sure is a pretty stone orb, but it doesn't seem to have any kind of special powers.
ああ。
Yeah, it's just a fancy rock. It doesn't even look rare or have any powers to it.
うん
That's because we haven't collected them all yet. So there's 4 stones they need to collect. I'm guessing kind of like the Dragon Balls, kind of like the Infinity Stones.
ん
Eh?
やれやれ
Nothing will happen unless we collect them all. I don't know if there are 7 in all, but it's a common trope that you need to collect them all for something to happen. So yeah, here I literally think he's referring to Dragon Ball, considering he's saying 7. Or possibly it's a different, more obscure anime that I don't know.
あ
Ah, yeah, that's a classic. Okay, we'll need to find the other 3.
ーふむ。
So, according to that theory, there should be treasure in all 4 rooms.
ダメなのだ。
It's good that we found the treasure, but it's disappointing that the sacred beast was just a statue. I came here because I wanted to fight one.
と。
Well, maybe the adventurer who came before us already defeated it. But hey, there are 3 more rooms left. We still might encounter one.
行くのだ。
Then let's quickly head back to the hall. We've taken what we need, so there's nothing left for us here. Indeed! Let's collect the other 3 treasures and become the first to have conquered this dungeon. Gwahahaha!
そうだな。
Yeah, let's move on and check out the other rooms.
ん
Did the treasure just shine now? Oh, the music's stopping. Something's happening.
なあな
Rimuru, hurry up, or I'm taking all the treasure for myself.
あ。ああ。
Hey, wait up!
ふう
Maybe it was just my imagination. The stone's reacting, so we'll see what happens. I think it's gonna teleport him or something. That's how he's gonna get to Gi without everyone else.
行こう行こ
Alright, so once again, the game crashed on me. And so now I have to restart the turn. Lovely.
う。楽しいことをさせるのだ。覚悟が良いか。
Lovely, lovely. Just love to have to restart.
させるのだ。楽になれ。
Yep, it's just Vildora and his 2 nieces.
どうだ圧倒的だったであろう
Yeah, that animation is really good of Veldora doing that. Alright. Ruins Exploration Day, Afternoon, Part 1.
やれや
I didn't think we encountered magical beasts on our way back. Maybe they got revitalized when the door opened. Well, they're no match for us. So what are we gonna do about the other rooms? We could split up and each take on a room.
れ。いや、
Isn't that a bit dangerous? We still don't know what the sacred beasts are capable of doing.
なんだ
What? You scared, Rimuru? I can't wait to fight them. That's not what I meant. Besides, we don't know if these beasts exist. If we split up now, someone might end up getting the short end of the stick. I mean, what does that even mean for these guys? The short end of the stick seems like having to fight them. Unless the short end of the stick means you don't get to battle a magical beast or sacred beast, then I guess that would be disappointing, but not dangerous.
しかしな。
But it won't be a challenge if we all fight together in the same room against the same sacred beast. The Storm Dragon and the Destroyer are here. There shouldn't be anything in this dungeon that proves a threat to us. It's 2 votes against 1. Majority wins. Let's split up and check each room. Fine then, but don't complain if there's nothing in your room. I won't. See you later. Don't worry. Even if I were to encounter a sacred beast, there's no way it could take me down.
よし。
So the remaining path is this one. Huh. It doesn't look much different from the first one.
ふむ。
Oh yeah, the adventurer's corpse. I wonder if they were really slain by a magical beast. What if there actually is a sacred beast, but it simply chose not to appear in front of us?
やれやれ。
Milim and Veldora are so reckless. There's still so much we don't know about this place.
よし。
This must be the very end of the room. It looks pretty much the same as the last room I was in.
と。
And there's the statue. Huh? It's different from the last one. It doesn't look as worn down either.
おう。
Oh, there's the treasure. So it was supposed to be on the pedestal like this.
ふむ。
Doesn't look like there's any traps around. Alright, I'll take the orb and head on back.
こ。
Notice, a vast amount of magicules was generated when you touched the treasure.
え
Huh? What's going on all of a sudden? This didn't happen last time.
おう
I see. So you acquired the treasure, huh? Newbie Rimuru Tempest.
なんだって
Wait, you gotta be kidding me. This voice, it's...
やれやれだぜ
Don't look so surprised. You're the one who summoned me here.
いや。
I did not. Why in the world are you here, Gi?
あ
Wait, did Gi already have his eyes on this dungeon? What if we've accidentally upset him without knowing?
おう
What's wrong? Hurry up and come at me.
と。
Why should I have to fight the most powerful demon lord of all? Simple. Because you took that treasure. Now try to entertain me.